we have a gentleman who's from the military who wants to say one thing to the crowd.
Remember, no one is better than you. And God bless you all.
So, thank you very much for that. Terrible things are happening outside. Poor, helpless people are being dragged out of their homes. Families are torn apart. Men, women, and children are separated. Children come home from school to find that parents have disappeared. That's Anne Frank, 1943. Chilling, isn't it? It could be a quote from the current news reports. The world is taught to say never again. Well, never again is now, with the villainizing of immigrants of color. We have Lulu here today, Lulu Castellanos. Lulu grew up in Orange County, California, raised by a single dad with her younger sister. Growing up, she witnessed firsthand the fear and trauma caused by immigration raids, watching friends, neighbors, and family members disappear. That experience has never left her. She's been in the medical field for over 10 years, driven by a deep desire to help others. 3 years ago, she moved to Connecticut, and seeing similar injustices happening here reminded her of everything she saw as a child. She couldn't stay silent, so now she helps wherever she can. Let's welcome Lulu.
Hello, my name is Lulu. Like she said, I'm new to Connecticut. I moved out here 3 years ago. My partner is from here, and we're building a life here. But I know, right? Fall is beautiful out here. But when the ice raid started, I started having PTSD from when I was a kid. I remember, my family, my sister and I were both legally born in the States. My dad has legal paperwork to be here. But I remember ICE knocking at our door when I was little, and my sister was only 3. And they opened the door, my dad opened the door, and there was still a chain. That didn't mean anything to ICE. They broke down the door. They zip-tied me. They zip-tied my 3-year-old sister, who couldn't even run. They zip-tied my dad. They kicked my dad. They yelled at us. And that didn't happen once. That happened several times, And every time my dad would open the door, because education is power, people think that they see somebody with a uniform and they think, I have to open the door, they're the police. They're not the police, they're ICE. And, back then my dad, he taught us to stay quiet, put our heads down, and that was just an everyday thing. My story is not unique. My story happened to a lot of people and is still happening to people. I wanted to do something to help because I don't want other children to grow up and be in tears growing up when they see these things happening again, right? So I found a wonderful group in Greater Danbury that's called Greater Danbury Unites for Immigrants. We help pass along that education, right? We hold classes to show people that they have rights, that, we have a voice. We don't have to stay quiet. Those children don't have to live in fear, and those parents don't have to be terrified to see their children zip-tied and yelled at and be kicked in front of their kids. We're all humans. So for my dad, who wasn't able to speak up, I'm here.